Finally, this must be about the old Kawana woman was talking about. If her story is true, all I need to do is follow it to find the Common Kai's old compound. Let's hope it's that simple. No time to sit here and think it through. I need to get out of these woods before nightfall. Need to get out before nightfall. I forgot how to run. Run again? No, that's my inventory. Stuff. Playing for 6 hours. I was supposed to say, why can't I go to the... Alright, my investigation's through the roof, and then everything else is like, eh. You know, and then negative. I'm stable, I'm professional, I'm meticulous, and I'm relaxed. Not in real life, though. I am sick in real life. How do I run again? That's how I run. It's been a while. Is there a way to check? No, I think it'll, like, give me a clue when it does that, right? Nothing doesn't happen. How did I keep doing that one? Da, 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 da. Come on. Got a loop, isn't it? Yeah, because it started giving me a safe. What's this? The Davido, 3 statues covered in moss and undergrowth. It looks like one is missing. Depiction of Ojizo Sama said that praying to these statues can help guide the souls of children who died young. They look so old and forgotten. It's kind of sad to see them abandoned like this. How could these statues help anyone out in such a dark place? Keep on. Oh, go back down the stairs. Random, what's she doing here? Huh? Where am I? No, anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Yami, why did you come here? You've allowed me to die again, haven't you? It was your fault that this happened to me. You're so selfish. You never care about how it happens to anyone but yourself. People who get hurt along the way are just collateral damage. I'm sorry, I forgot about the frickin' fire thing. It's all about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me. You only want to hurt the girl, to hurt the old woman, to see everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop, make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all that pain. Let's forget together, Ayami-chan. Let's forget together. Let's forget together. Let's shoot. Did I actually have to figure it? Maybe. Maybe it could, I don't think there was no timer. Something. Yeah, triangles for cats. I think we're into the cats. Whoop. And OG's almost statue. I feel a familiar presence as I pick it up. So should I put it back? I put it back. I can go back. You guys anything with the hang people in the back? There's a lot of them. Jeez. What? What happened? I dang it. Like that again. It's twice. It's twice. Jeez, the way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Huh? Where? Kazuki? Thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground. Reina, she slit your throat. That must have been a hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of which, I fixed the coffee machine, so you can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. It ain't. It's not. What happened? Hush, I forgot to check for cats. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh, you're not dressed. You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We were gonna have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a pizza on the way over, too. It's an important time of year, after all. Did you forget that, too? Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those two girls at the shrine? You're a hero. I guess that's in the universe where I saved them. Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She's always trying to stop me from... Kazuki, something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Of course it is. We're together. The sun's out. We've got Lady Fluff. My sun is going down. How bad's my sun doing now? Oof. So stable though. What's that care about? Yeah. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I are the only family you've got left. This is where you belong. And we love you, Ayami-chan. That's why you'll come with us. Come on, we've got to get going. Go? Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy. Forever. Okay. Okay. Isn't this nice? No, that should be nice. We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else. Don't need anyone else. It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Where it's safe. Stay here and rot, Ayami. Kazuki, what's the matter with you? Nothing is the matter. We're exactly where we need to be. This is all so wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised. Far away from places you don't belong. You'll stay here so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky, painful memories, so let's forget. Together. Lie down where it's comfortable and stay there. Forever. And ever. And ever. No. Ignoring the pain will make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He'd tell me to keep going. I know this place. I've been there before. It's drenched in the same suffering as it was then. Reina, why did you take me here? Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember. So much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My side is going down. Got no timer. I don't see any other options besides stop. I've never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If I didn't come to my best senses, I might have... Why now? What's in this forest that she doesn't want me to see? That's a good question. I'm pretty sure she actually stumbled around here when she was running away. Investigation sanity -1. The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark now, and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Raina, are you still here somewhere? The dream? Nope. More dreams. This must be it. The Kamenkai compound. Finally made it. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrecy, classified documents, and foreboding stories, all I see are drab gray structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie. Over a decade ago, 12 people died here, and this compound was left standing as a grim reminder. It gives me the creeps. I should find what I came here for and get back before sundown. What was Reda trying to so hard to prevent me from finding here? I guess this is a good time to stop then, since somebody wants me to play. Alright, oh. This is the exit? Oh, might be different rooms. Whoa. I can't have my daughter be in the ritual. That's not for you to decide. You know her importance, what the guru says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Tokimasa hasn't told us what he's going to do to her. She is our daughter. Sako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young that she was chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that. Just then why hesitate? The Guru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace. The culmination of everything we worked for. Somehow your child is the focal point. Says she will be granted a sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The Guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing and be blessed with a new sight. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin. There's no time left. My own children will... Don't worry. They'll be safe. No, my own mother betrayed me. She dragged my children away to die in the filth. I'm sorry, I must be strong. Soon we'll have no more worries and transcend our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. All of the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it will be Reina who shows us the way. She will be the bridge. You're right. I always knew she was special. Even when she was growling inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise me she'll be taken care of. What does happen again? I don't remember. Alright, well, I got 2 doors. I'll go to the first one. Hold on. I'm so confused. Mommy. Reina? Where were you? I missed you. Shh. Keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long. Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore? Well, that's complicated. The Guru thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has big plans for us and for you especially. Who cares about all that? Honey, it's not that simple. Why not? Why won't they let us be together? Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but no good if I stay with you. He says I'll corrupt you. But I'm so weak. I wanted to see you. It's our little secret, okay? Okay, Mommy. Isn't it my fault you can't stay with me anymore? Oh, Reina, no. Of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big, important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now. But someday you'll understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He said you're the key to everything. Because you're so pure. You remember why we left the city? Is everyone so mean and out for themselves?
They're all stained by corruption, but not us. Not you, anyway. I thought you said we were going home. We can't. Tsukimasa says the great machine's done for, that all those corrupted people will kill each other in wars, or will be left. But you'll be there to guide them, soon. You've been chosen by Tokimasa. Die? I don't want anybody to die. Yes, me neither, sweetie. But, like I said, Tokimasa has figured out a new ritual, and you'll be able to help everyone. I don't understand. Why are you saying all these weird things? Now, Reina, it's not easy for me either, but it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help Mommy, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Exactly. So let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what? What? Before the ritual, there's gonna be a big celebration just for you. It'll be a big feast. What's that mean? It's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Does that sound fun? I guess so. Then I can come see you again. Do you promise? Yeah. Afterwards, we'll all go out together for the ritual. All together? I thought you said it was just me. Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokimasa says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation. Okay. Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do. You don't want to see Mommy cry, do you? No. Good, Reina. I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's Mommy's amulet, the one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut, okay? If you get scared, just hold it tight and think of me, okay? But that amulet is yours. Don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you? It's more important that you have it now. Promise me you'll do what I asked. I promise. Let's make a pinky promise. Okay. And you know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right? Yeah, you said my pinky'd fall off. Exactly. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? After tomorrow, things might be different. Maybe even a little scary, but it's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokimasa told us we'll be together. I love you, Reina. I love you too, Mommy. Oh, wow. Uh, can I talk to her? Oh, Reina, maybe you shouldn't be here. Huh? Why not? The feast isn't for you, it's for us, the impure who must prepare themselves. Tokimasa says the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their bodies. If I can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane. I don't think you're worthless. Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special. But no one visits me anymore, and where's everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too? The others are with the guru, preparing themselves for tomorrow. Don't worry, Reina. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Hey, can I have a little of that? The great Tokimasa instructed us not to give you any food at the feast. Oh. Don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgence is there to test us, to show us that we are corrupted with the stains of impurity? It is a reminder of how the great machine of man keeps our souls shackled and chained. Those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path. Right. But you're very lucky. Yes, so lucky to be in Takimasa's favor. He chose you. He chose you to be the bearer of the mask. See the great door to the pure realm. Those other children who were taken, that too was a test to find the most pure among you. You understand? Don't you? I don't know. Oh yes, of course not. You are but a child. Tokimasa says you children are much wiser than us, that your understanding of the world is untainted. Where's Mommy? Mommy? Ah yes, I imagine she is with the guru. She is in need of the guru's love. Yes, her mind has gone astray of late at such a key moment. Guru will show her the way, don't you worry. Mother, father, sister, brother, it doesn't matter. We are your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the Guru lets someone so important wander freely. What if something happened to you like the others? What others? Do not fear, child. The great Tekimasa's prophecy will come to pass. There will be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child, and remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us, the pitiful. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing is nothing. The ritual is soon. It will be a time of great change. Go away. What the fuck? Why? Tomorrow you will guide us. But look at you, so young. We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. The fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The Guru is wise. Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again. It's nothing. What do you want? Oh, do you know where Takashi is? Weak. They're weak. Don't think about them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. You needn't worry. Takamasa will guide us. Just wait. This is horrible. I hate this part so far. What's wrong, Emiko? Oh, Reina, what are you doing here? You scared me. I'm sorry. It's alright. You didn't mean it, did you? No? Then there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something? Why isn't Takashi or the baby here with you? He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself from thoughts of them. What's unboard? Unboarded. Unburden, Reina. It means I have to forget them. Yes, forget the children, Emiko. Becoming too attached to our offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This was a test. What the hell? They did not pass. We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course. I will not shackle myself to meaningless connections. Reina, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual Takamasa has envisioned. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be alright. Really? Yes, of course. Now run along. That can't be it. What? What's this? Looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? What is this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Whoa. Where am I? The forest path? I saw things instead of running. When I found that amulet, it cut away the fog that had been surrounding me and showed me the truth. The mask, the Kamenkai, Reina was there the whole time. They all killed themselves and made her wear the mask? That day was when it started, when Reina became the mask bearer, when her suffering truly began. The pulse of the dark has changed again, and the fuzzy image I had before has snapped into focus. Everything I need to put an end to this is in my hands. The amulet? I don't know what to do now. How long has it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair, and a detective chasing them both. No, I'm no detective anymore, only a puppet stupidly dancing on strings. That doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out it feels like the slightest breeze could topple me. Each time I get close to the truth, something drags me away. Maybe all those horrible things haven't happened yet. I'm just riding the train home where Kazuki will be waiting for me. In another life, maybe there's an Ayami that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck in the life I've got, and I don't know how much more I can take. Did I really see all those things in the forest? Was that real? Has any of it been? I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But there were things I saw, things I couldn't have known about Tokimasa's Kamenkai on my own. With me, there's a little wooden mask that so many died for, and now I'm planning to use it myself? Doesn't feel right. It was her pain that I felt again in the compound. Even now, the dark doesn't seem so unfamiliar. I can feel it calling to me. That must have been the moment that changed everything, the focal point of all of her misery. The dark is steeped in the same torment, the suffering of a scared little girl. What if it's the real Reina I've seen, or is that girl long dead? Either way, whatever is left of her is in the dark with Kazuki. My only chance to see Kazuki again is to go into those filthy tunnels and find the door. Only then will I have any hope of using it to change his fate. But I'd be walking into a trade where the other side has their hand behind their back. I'd be forced to accept the cost with a question. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him at the door, I'll have to use the mask. I've seen how rain has become as a result of the mask. Would that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that what I really want? That horrible object is made out of suffering. Two different groups fed it with the death of innocence. Why play its game? The entirety of the new Kamenkai died for it. Drove me and the man I love to the darkest depths we've ever known. Why shouldn't I destroy it? I know why. Because I'd be destroying Kazuki and Reina along with it. I've done everything I can to prepare myself, but there's no more time to think. It's time to put an end to all this, one way or another. Shinjuku and Kamakura, the two places where my path started, are also where it has to end. This is it. I need to choose. Will I follow the path further into the darkness, or return to the light? Damn it. I don't know. I'm still having a tough time to decide. Alright. It's like, well, it tells me which one is which, right? Because I really forgot which was which info. The Kawanas claim they can purify the mask and rid the world of its evil influence once and for all. They didn't say what happens after that, though. What will happen to Kazuki and Reina? That awful alley in Shinjuku is where the nightmare began, and it holds the entrance to the dark. My only chance to find Kazuki is return there with the mask. Find the door. Maybe it's a way to put an end to all this. Let's do this one first. I have to replay everything again and come back here. It felt strange to be back on those streets knowing everything I did. Ancient codes, a troubled family, and a girl named Reina, all united by the history of death and suffering caused by a simple object? All that meaningless death of innocent people, and for what? To protect mankind? To make us better? Don't make me laugh. No more. I've gone down the rabbit hole not far enough. I refuse to be a slave to the mask any longer. I'll destroy it, turn it back to the ashes, and do the world a favor. My final defiant act as reality breaks apart as it seems. The Kawanas are waiting at the shrine. They know as well as I do the torment the mask brings with it. So the old woman can do what she says she can. Yeah. Oh, she's not there? Is she at the shrine? Wow. Not again. Why don't you control me? Why now? Is it trying to stop me? This mask, born out of death and suffering, shouldn't be in this world. Maybe those people were trying to restore things. Why am I thinking about that? I have to keep moving. What is this feeling? Fear? I'm afraid to go forward. I have to go back. I can't move. Death, everything about this place is like death. What if I'm wrong? Kazuki, Reina, they could still be down there. That's what it wants. That's why I need to destroy it. But oh god, what will happen? Why is it pleading with me? All those lives trapped in the mask want to be freed, don't they? Then why? I can still turn back. Now's my last chance. So confused. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Uh, this is airplane like red light, green light. Oh. Huh? Ito? So you came after all? Yes, of course she did. She knew it was the right thing to do. You brought something, didn't you, from the compound? I did. I found an old wooden amulet. You were right. The darkness I felt there was the same. Seriously? Wait, this is actually real? When I was there, I saw visions from the past, of people who are gone now. I know about the ritual Tokumasa tricked them into performing. How could you have let it happen? She was just a girl. There's no answer I can give that would satisfy you. No answer? Is that the best you can do? That's why you fled, isn't it? You knew all about Tokumasa's ritual and what would happen to everyone who was left behind. You took Mei and Takashi and ran and did nothing to stop it? Stop it? What could I have changed? Emeko knew what staying meant for her children as well as I did. She was willing to die however Tokumasa told her to. I couldn't persuade my own daughter to save herself. Think I didn't try? The police never would have believed me, an old woman talking about ancient rituals. I had no choice. They are monsters. They weren't monsters, they were lost, looking for answers in a world that had none for them. Much like you, like us. In my years with the mask, I could hear them sometimes in the darkness, along with voices I did not recognize. I always thought they were revengeful, restless, punishing me for my sins. Once we purify the mask, perhaps they will forgive us. Did you find the girl chasing you? This Reina. Did you ask her forgiveness? Forgiveness? I'm not sure if that's possible anymore. After everything that girl went through, all of her self-hatred and sorrow are part of the mask now. I felt it all at the shrine the day I shot her. Do you think that this will put a stop to all of it? The whispers, Reina, all of the strange things we've seen? Atonement is a journey, one that extends past our time on this earth. It will at least allow us to take the first step toward righting our own sins. Our sins, huh? Hold on, I've only ever done good luck rituals and harmless little blessings. This is different. Grandma, this is real. I don't know if I can do this. May, calm yourself. A ritual has meaning in its very act. It is the God's way of preparing us for the true test. You are a pure child, and combined with your will that will give the ritual power, it will work. It must. Why me? Because you are not corrupted by it. Only you can do it. You can bring your mother peace. Please, May, you have to try. I know you think it's crazy, but this mask has caused a lot of people to suffer. It doesn't matter if you believe us, just do it knowing that it will help me and your grandma move on. You haven't seen what we've seen, so I don't blame you for being skeptical, but you can believe in helping us, right? I just want this all to end. Me too. Every day it's been harder to keep things straight, and I think this mask is partly to blame. It's silly, nor religious, neither have I been. But I want this all to stop, to become normal again. I want to believe that it will work. I want to believe in you. So please, I'm begging you to try. Okay. Thank you, May. May, are you ready? I just need a moment to prepare. What if we're wrong? What do you mean? What if the mask isn't the problem? What if we're making it worse? An old man told me that the mask didn't create the shadows, it only opens your vision to them. So are we doing the right thing? What if we're missing something? Are you losing your resolve? No, it's just Tanaka, the man who died, the one I was searching for. He always said a what if isn't good enough for a detective. I guess old habits die hard, and there's still so much I don't understand. And you never will. It's a matter of faith, child. Okay, I'm ready. Michael, please forgive me for leading you to those people and for what happened to you. I tried to save you. I tried. I pray you find peace. Grandma, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. As the ritual continued, I felt an overwhelming sadness, like something had been ripped out of me that I would never find again. As that moment, the whispers of the mass turned into desperate, pleading screams. I closed my eyes and hugged myself like a child utterly engulfed in fear. Then there was silence. When I opened my eyes, the mass was split in two. I knew in that moment that Kazuki was dead and had been all along. We all left the shrine in silence and never returned. Nothing was quite right after that day. Reina's presence was gone, but I started to feel other things. The shadows began to take on new, fearful shapes. Tokyo began to change. Crime shot up and the murder rate peaked at an all-time high that year. The police were so swamped with the wave of violence that they reinstated me as a homicide detective. The investigation into me was dropped entirely. I quit within 6 months. Just didn't have the stomach for it anymore. After what happened to Kazuki, I could never focus. What if the ritual was a mistake? What if everything that happened since then was all my fault? Sometimes I wake up at night wondering if the world of the dark was the truth and my life now is a dream, and after image from being exposed to a bright flash. I don't go out much these days. I can't bear to face the real world. The end of the mask. Bad ending, pretty sure. Nice game. So many endings though. Sheesh. Mm. Interesting. Most interesting. You're nothing but a crow feeding on the carrion that time leaves in its wake. Hmm. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. The woman had her own desires, only gave her a little push. But the result this cannot be. Not right at all. The mask gone from this world, I won't accept it. Why not? What do you care? Shall I explain the reason it bothers you so? Because you gain nothing from this truth. But make no mistake, it is a truth, another possibility. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. The different threads present a myriad of truths, but all are an aspect of the same visage nonetheless. A myriad? Interesting. Interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth. On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, it is that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all are truth, all grant insight into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral. Observe her long enough, and we may yet learn something. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. There is only one way this can end. Only one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. They must be protected. The role must be performed. Stubborn. So stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I asked her the same thing. If the dancing puppet looks up and sees the strings, does it remain a puppet? What of fate and chance, then? I answer your riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching. Now that you can take shelter or alter your course. Does the storm not come regardless? Pah! No fun. You've never tolerated my philosophical side. Nor you me when I tell you how things are. I suppose that's because we are one and the same. But what of her? All we can do is watch. But eventually she will end up there. There is only one path which will hold the world together. So there's only one good ending? Are you telling me? Is that what you're telling me? God dang.